now listening to Vigilantes Radio, presented by the Only One Media Group. This is the people's choice for quality interviews, celebrities, and special guests. Hosted by Demetrius Dinny Reynolds. Call in to join the mix at 701-801-9813. For the complete archive of episodes, visit onlyonemediagroup.com and be sure to like us on Facebook at Vigilantes Radio. We welcome all. Enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds. Enjoy the show.
Hello, and what is up, guys? Welcome to another incredible episode of Vigilantes Radio Live, right here on iHeartRadio, and I am your host, Dini. We have a very special guest for you guys. You definitely want to stick around for that, and as a matter of fact, text your friends, buddies, or even share it on social media right now and let them know that we are about to dive deep into another interview. Before I bring my guest on, I do want to say every great work of art starts with a vision, and sometimes fragile, sometimes bold, but always alive. The key is in protecting that vision even when the world doesn't see it yet. You might feel like you're moving slow or that no one understands the symphony you're building, but stay with it. Magic happens when creativity meets consistency. Stay true to your rhythm because someone out there is waiting for the song only you can write. You're not just here for a talk show, and this isn't just radio. This is revival for your mind, body, and spirit. This is Vigilantes Radio Live. My name is Coach Dini, and change is possible. Are you ready?
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Well, let's go.
All right. Again, welcome to the show. You're listening to VRL. That's Vigilantes Radio Live right here on iHeartRadio, and I am your host, Dini. Our interviews are designed to go beyond music, news, books, art, acting, films, technology, education, entrepreneurship, entertainment, spirituality, and sometimes even past that thing that we call the ego. Our interviews are designed to go behind the scenes and into the minds of these incredible human beings. You know, the ones who are out there giving it their all for me, for you, and for the world. Yeah. All right. Our next guest, I'm very excited to have her on. So, hope you guys are too, ready to dive deep, because she is not just an artist, she's a symphony in motion, a classically trained opera singer, choreographer, and visionary songwriter. Ciarra Cmphany is transforming the soundscape of R&B with her genre-bending compositions and soul-stirring visions. Her latest single, Boom, is a sonic journey that fuses pop, R&B, and somatic storytelling into something unforgettable. So today she's here to share her creative process, her evolution as an artist, and maybe some bold plans for the future. Please join me in saying welcome, friend, to Ciarra Cmphany. Hello. Welcome to the show.
Hi, how are you? Thank you so much for giving me your time today. Thank you.
Absolutely. So again, welcome to the show. We are definitely excited to have you here with us tonight. So before we really dive into everything, yes indeed, what's been on your heart and mind lately?
Oh my goodness, what's on my heart and mind? Oh my goodness. I guess a great way to kind of surmise that and sum it all up is that I'm very much a forward-moving type of person. And so I think that what's been on my heart and mind is moving forward. It's the summertime. I'm trying to plan for the future. I'm trying to prioritize my health and wellness, and I'm trying to keep my self-care and my happiness first. And so in any way that is going to continuously help me move to be just that best version of myself, just keep up in the levels. That's my main focus. So that's kind of that's my main focus right now, I think, on my heart and mind. It's just moving forward motion, being and getting better.
Sure, for sure. We have a lot of listeners that are wanting to be in the space that you are in. Some are working regular jobs. Some of them are being entertainers, as well as having to promote and work their singles. But plus, as you said, do self-care, take care of your mind and your body, because those are essential to what you do. But what is one of the key things you do to help you maintain your time management?
Yes. So I am, interestingly enough, I guess, and it seems so simple, but it's so important in practice. I am a writer. The same way that I'm like, I write all my own songs. I write. And I think making lists of things really helps me keep things in a perspective. Sometimes we can kind of bog ourselves down and even bog our motivation down with seeing this huge hill and we're only looking at the top. But, not, kind of overlooking the fact that hill, it has momentum where you take a step by step. And so you do one thing, another thing, and another thing, and you gain that momentum going upward. And so honestly, I write lists, and then honestly, I go back and I scratch them off the list. I got some really great advice once that said you can't do everything in one day. And they're like, you have to stick to like 2 or 3 things, mainly like large things. And then honestly, rest. Because if you're able to knock off a few things, you've done a great job today. Forward motion, it's not linear. Sometimes it ebbs and flows. Sometimes you take 1 step that day. Sometimes it takes 4. And as long as you did something, you definitely succeeded, even on the most micro level. You did something great for yourself. So I write a list, and I check it twice, and I scratch it off. So it's on a very practical level. It helps me on my Monday through Sunday schedule. It definitely does.
Wow, I love that. That's great. So, for sure, you said your goal is to bring your own symphony to the music industry. If we took a peek at your personal playlist, are there any unexpected sounds that we would find on your playlist?
Oh man, I think it depends on what your expectations are when you would see someone like me. And I would say at face value, you probably would be a little surprised, I think. But I also think that's just because we marginalize people. We think that people have to be defined by this one thing. And I think what I love so much about the fact that I'm not afraid to be eclectic is that I really do allow all different things, to really just have this connection with my heart if I feel it. So honestly, you're probably going to look on my playlist. You're going to see some Celine Dion. You're going to see some My Chemical Romance. You might see, a few Juicy J songs, and then you might go on ahead and you're going to see Beyonce, Rihanna, SZA. I really love messages, and I love to have a good time as well. And so I think my playlist really does just encompass all of those things. You're probably going to see some piano ballads to help me focus. And honestly, you're going to see Leontine, an album from Leontine Price or like Denise Graves, who are like 2 really prominent like Black opera singers. So you will you're definitely going to go all around the world if you go in my playlist. You're not going to stay in one region. You're going to be like, oh my goodness, we're over here now.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. So let's talk about Boom.
Yes.
I think it's cool. I think it's catchy. When was the moment you realized that it was cool and catchy and needed to be shared with the world?
So I got the beat a few years ago, and it's a serious thing when they tell independent artists, hey, don't sit on your stuff, and so I actually had it for years. When I first bought it, I was listening to the music and I was having all of these just ideas. They were swirling in my head because I was just going on these ebbs and flows of what it was making me feel. And I knew that I wanted to share it immediately. So when I hear something in my head and I start to hear lyrics and they just penetrate. Sometimes as a writer, your lyrics don't always penetrate. And I think a lot of writers will admit that they have unfinished poems and half-written poems. But when you're able to sit and write something in a day, I think that it becomes something where you automatically, you see the future for it. And I think when I get that sudden burst of, I call it, I'm not going to say manic, but very, very zealous inspiration where I can just write something in like 2 hours. Then I'm like, this is for the world. This is what I was supposed to feel and what I was supposed to write, and it needs to come out. And so I kind of knew years ago. It took me some time, but that's the beauty in being persistent and being resilient and never giving up on something, because it's finally here for people, and there's so many people that are loving it. I'm so happy about that.
Yeah. So you said an important factor, I think, goes against what other people say. You waited for when the time was right, whether you knew that or not, subconsciously. But you have people that say, you should, if you have a writer's block or anything like that, you should sit down and write anyway. I try that, and that kind of hurts sometimes, because it's like, wow, I just wasted a whole bunch of time on some mumbo jumbo, versus being in a moment or feeling something and then writing in that moment. And that's frowned upon, to just sit and wait till when the time's right. Like I said, whether you know that or not, subconsciously it still worked out in your favor.
Yeah, I think sometimes we're trying to balance as being an artist in an industry that is treating your self-expression like a product or like a service. And sometimes, they want you to keep up with the producers of, Walmart. And I'm like, look, I can't pump out 20,000 towels in a day at the factory. That's just not. So yeah, and I just think that it can be detrimental because you don't want to deplete yourself. And so I always recommend, like, if you're feeling like just a little, blocked, or sometimes there's blockages or obstacles, I would say get yourself inspired. Go out, do something fun, go to the amusement park, go somewhere where you see beautiful city lights, nature, kind of anything to stimulate that deeper part of your creativity, and give yourself a break. Rest is intentional, and I don't apologize for rest. I used to. I don't anymore. I'm going to sleep. I'll see you tomorrow. So I would definitely that's my go-to now.
All right, guys, let's jump into some music. We have Boom, and then we'll be right back with Ciarra in our traditional hot seat, where she can perform for us if she wants to. She can sing, rap, spoken word, tell us a joke, tell us a story from her life, play an instrument, give some advice, or do nothing at all. That is cool as well. But for right now, here it is. Boom. Stay tuned.
Take a deep breath, lay your body still, give me time, I give you chills. Take these kisses, let me take the wheel, you're shaking, baby, still. Fantasize, you got me on fire, baby, and I'ma let you touch me how you please. Give it to me, baby, and now I want it all the time. So I went there and we went there and I ain't stopped there, cause you ain't stopped there. And when we went there, I was too far. Baby, we fucking up the track car. I wanna climb up your Milky Way. Kiss the pieces, make it burst and lick the plate. Babe, you gave me new yesterdays. Wanna show you some new things too. And now I want it all the time, no. And now I want it all the time, no. And now I want it all the time. I want you all the time. You make me feel sad. You hit these lame niggas in the bed, right? Baby, you make my body go boom, boom, boom. You make me feel sad. You hit these lame niggas right. Baby, you the god. You make my body go boom, boom, boom. You make it go. You're here. Kiss me now, please. A million, jillion, billion, billion lifetimes. Only by your side every night. A million, jillion, billion, billion sunrises. Sunlight got your halo shining nice. A million, jillion, billion, billion lifetimes. Only by your side every night. A million, jillion, billion, billion. Sunlight got your halo shining nice. You hit these lame niggas up in the bed. You make my body go boom, boom, boom. You make me feel sad. You hit these lame niggas up. Baby, you the god. You make my body go boom, boom, boom. You make it go.
All right. Welcome back again. That was Boom by Ciarra Cmphany. Let's go ahead and invite her back. Hey. Welcome back. You're back live with us and in our hot seat. Will you perform for us?
Yes, I will do a little something. And I will, sure. And so I thought about just a cute little spin on something because I have a great love for all genres. And so I took this and so I just want to make sure that you can hear me. So I guess I will just do it just like this, standing right here in the spot. Okay. My lovely friend of mine, sweet comic friend of mine, you make me smile with my heart. If your figure is not Greek, if your mouth's a little weak, I will open up to you with a song and stay, lovely friend of mine, stay, my lovely friend of mine, stay. Did you hear that?
I did. Wow. Okay. Okay.
I thought that was so, yeah, I'm honestly one thing I'm loving about everything that I'm doing is just the people that I'm reaching. And so anytime that I'm like, let me just sing a little something for the people who are loving what I have going on. So I'm glad you're able to hear me.
That was wonderful.
Thank you.
All right. So, where can our listeners connect with you on the internet?
Yes, so you can connect on my Instagram at Ciarra Cmphany, Ciarra, and it is Cmphany, Cmphany. You can also follow my Facebook page under the same handle at Ciarra Cmphany, and I do have a website. It is Symphony Music World. There you will find where my merchandise shop is because I'm dropping new merch. I have the samples in. I'm so excited to show people. So I have new merch, and also I do music services. So anybody wants me to write a cute jingle for their kid's birthday party, a loved one, or any kind of commercial or private project for a podcast, anything like that, you can definitely send me an inquiry on my website, and that's symphonymusicworld.com.
All right. Listeners, just in case you need those links, no worries. I will have them in the description of this episode and in the show notes. So all you guys have to do is just click the links. Ciarra Cmphany reminds us that music isn't just sound, it's a movement, it's a memory, and it's emotion stitched together with intention. From Boom to her visionary choreography and somatic storytelling, she is setting the stage for a new era in pop and R&B. So be sure to connect with Ciarra on all platforms to follow her journey and watch the music video to Boom. Don't forget to subscribe to Vigilantes Radio Live, drop us a rating, and support the movement. This isn't just radio. This is revival for your mind, body, and spirit. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Peace to all. My name is Deanie, and I am the host of Vigilantes Radio Live. I think that we are beyond just asking cool questions and getting cool responses. I think that we are here as creatives to provide an example that you can do things different outside of expectations, because some of us simply were not born into the club, but there is perhaps a door, window, or back gate that we can leave a clue for you to get into. Life is short, but there are plenty of moments to try and get it right. Pursuing your dreams and learning from mistakes may be tough, but regret is tougher. To book your interview, email us at vradio@onlyonemediagroup.com. That's a V as in victorious. Or visit onlyonemediagroup.com. I'm counting on you. Heaven, we all are counting on you to step into your purpose and your passion. You are listening to Vigilantes Radio Live on iHeartRadio, providing you with an opportunity to dive deeper.
And so I went there, and we went there, and I ain't stopped there, cause you ain't stopped there. And when we went there, I was too far. Baby, we fucking up the track car. I wanna climb up your Milky Way. Kiss the pieces, make it personally the play.
You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, the people's choice for quality interviews, art, music, and hot topics. Hosted by Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds. All episodes of this podcast are available for free download at www.onlyonemediagroup.com.